My name is Avery Martinez, and I am in the film degree program. And the person I am interviewing today is Amber Corrales, and she's an aspiring production designer and a soon graduate of Full Sail University. What do you see as the role of visual arts in society today, particularly in your profession?
Movies, I mean, definitely. Um, Commercials can also be very artistic if you look at them in a certain way. Who they're from, what they're for. Some car commercials I even mistake for actually being some part of a movie. They're very elaborate that way.
New communications and media technologies make imagery almost instantly available. Do you believe that this has a positive or negative influence on our field/industry? And can you provide an example?
I feel like that's both negative and positive. Positive in the way that it's free advertising for everyone, but negative in the way that we don't get the money that we're supposed to. And I mean, it hurts everyone. The sound, even, singers. And it's just bad all around.
What images are frequently repeated throughout your industry?
I mean, I'd like to interpret that question as far as characters go, not really a certain image. Characters being like, repeated bad guy, repeated, good guy with troubles and has to deal with his past. Those are the type of images I would say that repeat themselves a lot.
Who is one of your favorite visual artists, and or what is your favorite style of visual art?
One of my favorite artists has to be Wes Anderson, the director, along with his production designer, Alfred Stockhausen. He's very minimalist, and he is all about pastels, being clean, and that sort of look gives off a very artificial but very surreal feel to him. My favorite style of visual art has to be digital art. You can make anything realistic with just, your pad, or you can really break things down into different images, different interpretations of what you see, and it'll totally change everyone else's perspective on that thing.
Has your knowledge of famous artworks influenced your creative process?
Oh, definitely. I would say that, most of it has to do with like, oh, what would Jesus do? But morely, it's like, normally it's, what would other production designers do with this sort of script or with this sort of location that they're given? And I mean, really, it's just a compilation of all these production designers that I find so great that, make me want to combine all my styles with theirs and make something awesome.
As an inspiring production designer, what artworks influence you, and what are some of your favorite artworks?
I can say right now that I don't really have any particular favorite artworks, but I can say that digital art and photography seem to be the most impacting, like, on me. Digital art, of course, for the reason that you break everything apart. And photography, mostly landscapes, just because it's another form of escape.
Do you feel like art influences the film industry?
I feel like art has a lot to do with the industry. It impacts it so much so that that's what our industry is art. And it has everything to do with the camera moves, to the way the set looks, to the way a character acts.
Do you think that art will continue to make a difference in our industry?
I feel like art will transform the industry beyond what we have already imagined. Because already art has so much to do with what we are, who we are, and why we're doing this. And so I feel like the more art evolves from just, from doing it on paper to computers, and then, 3D, the dimensional printer pens, like, you can make anything physical, like a stencil.
My last question is, in the film industry, what would you consider art?
In the film industry, what I would consider art is, not being so biased to my profession, is the way the actors move with what they're given, with the script, with the environment they're in, with the character development that they have to soak in. And the way they release that is art to me.
Okay, well, that's it. Thank you for letting me interview you.